Good morning, everybody. Yes, today we are getting out of here. I want a better view when I get up in the mornings and come out here. Calgary, you've been nice and all, but sorry, the view sucks here. It's time for me to move on. So I'll be out of here in about an hour. I gotta go get the battery charged up and coffee. You know me, coffee. So we'll see you after that. We'll talk to you then. God, I love that flag. Thank you for your service, sir. Hey kitty! You enjoying the drive so far? You just taking your time and enjoying the view? Yeah, I know a lot of cars don't like me. Don't like you. Wow. Breezy out here, so here I'll come stand on this side of the kitty. So this way, you know, we have a little bit of little less wind. I'm going to talk about two things. There's two items I would like to talk about today. One, I don't know if things have happened yet or not, but my suspicion is these 24 or however many liberals that gave the ultimatum to Trudeau, I think would be the ultimate slap in the face to Trudeau, and definitely an asset, is they would cross the floor. But hear me out. They wouldn't cross the floor into one of the parties that are currently in our government. I think they will cross the floor and join the Canada Future Party. This is my suspicion. I have a sinking suspicion that may be the plan. Now, with that said, I mean, I could be totally wrong. That's just my hypothesis from what I'm seeing. Now, the second issue. I watched the RCMP commissioner, God, on the news. And he's talking about, oh, well, we can't use, we may not be able to use the evidence if Parliament hands us the documents, da-di-da-di-da, because of people's privacy rights and yada, yada, yada. They need to get a warrant for this stuff. I call bullshit. I call bullshit on that, because if somebody uses my place as a hideout, or my computer to do an illegal activity, and they log in under their own names, whatever, they download stuff on my computer, or hell, Crime Stoppers is a perfect example. If citizens want to turn somebody in, or hand over evidence to a police force of a crime, they can use that. Now, let's put this in perspective. These government computers that have this information, okay, yes, the current government is the Liberal Party, but those computers belong to the people. They belong to the government, the government itself, not the party that's currently sitting in power. And therefore, they are not the Liberals' personal information. This is information that they've used public, well, not public, but a corporation. If they catch you insider trading on their computers, they can hand over the hard drive from their computer and say, hey, this guy insider trading. And boom, you don't need a warrant for that. You can do what you need to do. So I call bullshit. This is just the Liberal Party demanding the RCMP back off of them, and the RCMP pulling up Brenda Lucky and bending over and saying, yes, deeper. So stupid. Well, kitty, we're in Cranbrook. Yeah. Looking for a place to camp. I was going to camp right here, but there's a sign saying no camping here, and they close at 11 o'clock, and anybody caught afterwards can be towed and all that other jazz. And, you know, I don't know why. I mean, it's a great spot to sit in, but whatever. It is what it is. So I guess we'll carry on till we can find another spot to park and call it a night. Yeah. So we got into the mountains. Kitty did okay. Not too bad, not too bad. She survived Highway 3 so far. Still got a ways to go yet, but at least the part I was worried about, I got through. I spent like, I don't know, must have been like, well, I spent a couple hours last night studying the routes and satellite imaging and everything like that, and the weather at multiple locations. And then I spent probably 3 hours this morning studying again the weather movements, the clouds, the precipitation and everything. And I chose the route and timed the route so that I would just skirt between the storms that are hitting Lake Louise and back that way. So it worked out really good. You know, planning is important if you're on a road trip, and knowing when you're going to be in a location is actually very important to especially if you're going to be taking unknown roads. You want to make sure you're paying attention to the weather and planning ahead and knowing what's coming and everything. And that's an important, very important, no matter what kind of trip you're taking. You should actually, even if you know the route, you should be paying attention to the weather on a long trip, especially through mountains and such, because the weather can change dramatically from one place to the other. So I picked up a couple of stickers, put it on the back. Sorry for driving so close to the front of you. I thought that was hilarious because I take my time. It may be a 100-kilometer-an-hour highway, but I only do 90. And then the other one, this is the most important one. Welcome to the Fringe. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We found elk. Anyway, yeah, I'm doing something else, and yeah, I what? Welcome to the Fringe.
You